I gotta ask you this also, Moby. When you go back through your memories museum and you think about the Pimp C's and the Soulja Slims and so many artists and so many people that didn't get a chance to even turn gray in this thing, man. How does that make you feel when you think about that?
Man, those two guys you just named, those are personal friends of mine, man, and I miss them very dearly, and I think their life were cut short, because a lot of stuff, because this industry wouldn't be what it is without those guys you just mentioned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you look at, we just talked about Biggie, we just talked about Pac, and then now here later we got the Young Dolphs and we got the takeoffs, man.
Yeah.
And for what? For what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For some envy or whatever. Did it deserve gunplay? See what I'm saying? I think words are powerful. That's why I say we should change this narrative. I got this thing that this idea of changing the narrative. Mm-hmm. The narrative has to be changed because, I said prison industrial complex again, because there was a time where we had music that enlightened our people and empowered our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had the Tribe Called Quest. We had the Brand Nubians, you know what I'm saying? And we had more diversity. Not saying they didn't have gangster rap, but it wasn't all that you could talk about. Mm-hmm. So they just been shoving this narrative down our youngsters' throat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody just got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Not saying there's not people who are doing things different. Shout outs to the Kendricks.
Yeah.
Shout out to the J. Coles. Yeah. Shout out to the Tyler, the Creators, and all those type of guys. You know what I'm saying? The Travis Scotts and all them type of, and, they got some great artists out there, but they're just shining all the light on the negativity. Mm. And I think it's a media thing.
Yeah.
I think it's by the machine, the financial machines and stuff like that. That's financing that narrative. Mm. And we just gotta think different and not fall for the trap.
I can dig it. What advice do you got for anybody looking to get into this music industry now, Moby?
This business is made up of an equation of 100%. 9% is the business, 10% is talent. If you want to be successful, make sure you do your research. Google everything, because I didn't have Google back in them days. We had libraries. You know what I'm saying? So take care of that business. If this is what you want to do to eat, or one of the methods of getting money, do the business on your publishing, your legal aspect, all that. And there's no excuses nowadays. Do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying, and find out how you can monetize your talents and know the terminologies like intellectual properties, knowing what that is. Google that. Find that out. Intellectual properties, find out what that is. You know what I mean? Google that, and they'll let you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And be responsible for the words coming out your mouth. Because someday you're going to be inspiring somebody. You're going to inspire millions of people. Like when I get comments on YouTube, social media, from people, a generation who was inspired by No Limit, inspired by the songwriters of Moby Dick. And within those comments it says, "You raised me." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to sit back and with the spirit of humility and be like, hold on, how did I raise you?
Shit.
What did you take from that? Did I do the right thing? Because a lot of these kids come from one-parent home, don't have a man in their house. A woman can't raise a boy to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So that leads the people who inspired, or the men who inspired, up-and-coming men. Yeah. Be responsible for those words coming out your mouth, because those are written in history. Nobody's perfect, but have some commentary. If you're going to speak some negative, make sure you know there's a moral to the story. You know what I'm saying? And inspire. Don't inspire to construct, not destruct.
Come on now.